I swear to God, I was on the way to work after I uploaded it. Like, I'm like, submit, like, publish. On the way to work, I said, oh. I ain't even going to tell him. Hopefully the nigga don't hear it.
And when I listened to the episode,
you were eating cereal. You said,
I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything because he went back-to-back weeks. He helped me out. Like, who's the kid?
I noticed it. I want you to know I noticed it, and I'm sorry. I fucked up. I was hoping you did it, nigga. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it OG real, nigga. I was like, please, do not notice this shit.
I just didn't want to be petty because, you can't be, you
can't have your cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking critiquing hella fucking hard and shit. So yeah,
he said thanks for helping me out this week, but you fucked up a bunch.
In nature, and neither Shane, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness episode 43.
Is it? Okay. I was like,
this nigga feels like it's been 4 months since we shot.
Yeah.
It's only been, a week.
Damn.
Just flip-flopped on the sides of the week.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Shane. Here with my motherfucking dog, J. White. How you been, Brad?
I've been good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a player for 43? I got one. You're going to love it.
Who?
Darren Sproles.
Darren Sproles. Okay, yeah, I think that's who. Because at the last end of the last episode, you were like,
I don't even know I'm talking like you didn't. Like you're the only one who had to, face him twice a year.
Yeah,
like he played for the Chargers. I almost forgot.
Yeah,
LaDainian Tomlinson and Darren Sproles.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Then he went down to the Eagles and was doing this little scat back thing.
Boy was out here getting to the bag,
getting to
it. But how you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Man. Yeah, coming off a 1 year wedding anniversary.
Baby, let's get married. We just wanna get married.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it.
What?
Oh, shit. Oh, 1 year wedding.
Fuck it up. What'd you do?
Oh, fuck.
I say chicken tenders and honey, I'll punch you in the face.
Whoa, that was an app. No. We went to
an app. He said I started with the pounder, little appetizer.
We went to fucking, so first of all.
What'd you fucking?
First, we parked about a mile away from dinner. And we walked into dinner.
Okay, that's nice.
Because we just like to walk and stuff like that.
You stopped and gave her a little finger blast before dinner.
No,
you ain't got. You got no class, dog.
No, I'm classy.
You're classless.
I'm a class act. I'm like school on Sunday.
I'd have been flipping through the pages at dinner like. Yeah. Anyways, where'd you guys go to dinner? You said
the Brickyard.
Fire. I have not.
You've never been.
That's the one right on the corner, right?
Fucking fire.
Downtown, right on the corner.
Fire, yeah.
Bussin'.
Best food. So it's they even have a fixed price menu. They have you can get steaks for $85. You can get this fixed price that has things, but I got the fixed price thing, but then we added all these sides and stuff because we're I want to try that. And I was thinking it was going to be fucked off because I've been to other major steakhouses where
it's shit's average or below average, right? You said I just paid $24 for some mac and cheese.
Yeah, that was trash.
This mac and cheese specifically?
No, this mac and cheese
was bussin'.
Yeah, potatoes bussin'. These steak fritter potato things bussin'. Steak bussin'. Fucking
so bussin'. You ate it from the back, and I'm talking about the food.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think maybe
he said. He said, "Really? What's the front and the back on the steak?"
How do I say it? It was They did a house salad that they like toss in front of your face and stuff.
They tossed your salad right
They like do it.
at your
It's like
dog.
tableside salad where
You're
they make it
wildin',
right
bro.
where you're watching. Pause. They do it right like
Now
how
you're
you're
duty.
watching. You know how like they have like tableside guac.
Yeah.
They have
Tableside
this
gawk.
You're-
They're tossing salads and gawk.
Hey,
Go crazy.
might need-
Hey,
hey.
where was that called again? I need both of those.
the brickyard. The brickyard.
You said the dick hard.
Oh my god! Hey, you're gonna have to after this. You're gonna need to hit your girl and be like, "Hey, baby, I'm kind of feeling a little freaky.
Stupid.
It's built up in me right now, and I need to download something."
He said, "I don't know why."
I'm
He said they
overdosed.
started talking about this steakhouse, and I got hot.
Yeah, she's like, "Why?" It's just, I've been working a lot, baby. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to see me right now.
He
Just
said, "See me for me, goddamn."
yeah. So
But that's fire. It was so price wise. They have price range for everybody.
we got out of there for like $150 was the cost, and then we tipped like $50.
Yeah.
So it was like we were a little over $200 when we left there, but
Was it worth it?
it was worth it.
That's all you can like.
So worth it.
Nigga, you can buy a $10 meal, and if it's trash, you still feel like it's not worth it. So
Yeah.
it just depends on the quality, you know.
They brought this little sherbet out in between to like clear your palate. That's what they said.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
In between what? Like your
like
your
salad
apps
and
or-
dinner.
okay.
Yeah.
You said, nigga, I ain't never had ice cream after salad. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Had you
They
ready?
had like a little. That somebody was playing the piano. So the setting was.
Those
super
settings
nice.
are cool. I've been to Chandler's before. They have like live musicians.
Chandler sucks though. That's the thing. Like
Really?
we've been to Chandler's and we thought it sucked. Like
Yeah.
for the price that Chandler's was,
Right.
it seemed like it was very like subpar. And I'm telling you, this was a lesser price, but every step of the way was done better. Tasted
Was on
better,
point.
On point. So
It's been there forever.
yeah, go there. 10 out of 10. And so
10 out of 10?
one of the last restaurants we went to for date night was out in Caldwell to that
Yeah, that Hispanic restaurant.
where
yeah.
we spent like $150 out there.
And you weren't enjoying that. I remember you said you were
Not
disappointed.
at all.
Right.
Like not even at all.
Right.
So it was like the same price as that, but we were at like a world class steakhouse and it was like fire. So
Yeah. He said they called me sir when I walked in.
oh my gosh. Yeah, we got all dressed up. Then we walked.
Had you in a suit?
Yeah, I had a blazer
Like you were
on.
like Kawhi Leonard on the
Johnny
sideline?
Cagney. So we're at dinner, right? And there's like police go by and the waiter's there and stuff. I'm like, maybe one of the feds kicked into one of my spots. I was going dumb. I was like, they called it blue magic. I call it. So now we had to switch it up, call it purple magic. They hit 3 of my spots last week.
You put a different label on it, you think you're a different person.
You know?
You're stupid, ain't you?
I was going crazy in there.
He said, if
And
this
they
card
were
doesn't
having-
work, let me know. I got another one in the
Got
car.
another one. He said, come see me.
That's your specialty.
Yeah.
He said, if my card don't work, I already scammed you for your identity, so I got your card. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it twice. I'm gonna tip you big.
Yeah,
You'll
you
be
know
able
what
to
I'm saying?
cancel it on the back end. So yeah,
Cancel it on the back end.
it was hella.
So that's fire.
Yeah.
1
Then
year.
we
How long are you
stayed at
guys?
the anniversary inn too.
Okay.
Fire.
I don't even want to know.
Huh? I'm just saying, like the themed rooms are
Yeah.
like fire. We did this mansion.
Did
one.
you guys have a water bed?
No.
You did when you left, though.
Oh
Did
my
you,
God,
my nigga?
yes.
Did you, my nigga? Don't leave me hanging, boy.
It was a good night. And I think we'll do one of those rooms again, just because it seemed like you went to a different place. Even though you were still in Boise,
Yeah.
as opposed to like say we would have just got like a Marriott, like a Residence Inn or something like that.
Off the highway.
No, but like say we went to one downtown.
I'm just saying.
Like, it would be like
I feel like
cool,
that's
but
where
it's not.
all the residents are like off the highway, or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So it's like, nigga, all you see is if you got a window room, you see nothing, or you see highway.
But there's residents in cities, like right in the heart
I
of
guess.
downtown. So those are the nicer ones. Which, like when we were in Portland, we were in a Residence Inn that was like
Yeah.
right downtown. So, but yeah, and my wife planned it, killed it. Like
And then later you killed it.
Sat back
You paid you good boy. I love you, dog. You know that?
I'm a Boy Scout. You know what I'm saying? So I do acts.
Is this female or how's it go? I don't know.
I don't know.
I grew up without a dad, nigga. I don't know.
I think I was like a bear cat or something, or a bobcat. I don't know. Real quick, I got to where I could do the derby race.
You
car,
were a pussy cat, bitch. He said only Boy Scout to ever wear a skirt. Quick question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing good, by the way.
Yeah, how are
no,
you,
it's
dude?
cool.
Isn't there some big stuff on the horizon? That boy didn't move.
Yeah, you know, boy got a new job opportunity, nothing crazy, something light.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Thank you, appreciate you. Nothing big, you know. Be watching shows,
yeah,
that's a job, so I like that. It's pretty fire.
That's a win.
But yeah, speaking of shows, NBA coming around the corner.
Oh yeah,
how do you feel? Because I feel like a big topic lately is resting players.
Yeah, load management is a no-go.
Who do you think started it? How do you feel about it?
Gosh, man.
What do you think happens moving forward with it? Because, I mean, right, it's just going to get increased.
Yeah, so they came down with that the rule, essentially, that to be eligible for postseason awards, you have to play in 65 games or more. Mm-hmm. And then that applies to all-stars or anybody that was on the All-NBA team for the last 3 years.
Okay.
And so
I think that's fair, though.
Yeah.
More than fair.
Yeah.
It's like you almost get 20 games of not having to play. You know, that's a fourth of your season.
And I think that's injuries included. So, like you can't, if you're out 15 and then you sit another
just
10
to be careful.
Or right. Whatever, yeah, you be on the border of not being able to get postseason awards. But like, I think of it like if I'm like, oh, I want to go watch the Lakers versus the crappiest team in the league because ticket value prices work for me in that range. But then LeBron's like, well, I'm not going to play the fucking Hornets or whatever, whoever the worst team is. I'm not even like tracking that hard when it comes to that. Because for me, because of how much load management happens, I literally only care about it during the playoffs.
After the All-Star, see, even like that's when people are actually trying.
Yeah, you know 10 games before the close of the season.
Like for instance, like say the Lakers are not in the playoffs at All-Star game, right? They're like in the race, but they're like number 9 or whatever, number 10. By the time of the end of the season, or right after All-Star break, they're actually playing to, okay, we got to make sure that we have a winning record or a good enough record to make it.
Yeah.
So I just think everybody takes it very easy and lackadaisical. Like, obviously you want to win, but if I can win at 75%, I'm going to. And save my 110 days for the days that or the games that matter, you know.
Yeah, but these players are like 26 years old, 27,
and that's one thing I don't understand. Like, I get 30. They're getting paid $300 million for a 5-year contract, but exactly, I want you out there every fucking minute.
Yeah,
nigga, go earn that $300 million.
Yeah, be competitive.
It'd be different. Like, I understand if you're coming off an injury, it's different. You're an older player, it might be a little different, but
it just might be
right.
Yeah,
like how do you feel about Kawhi? I kind of feel like he's one who's kind of started load management.
He was, but I
not really in the San Antonio, but like in Toronto and at the Clippers, and
I think it started in San Antonio. That's why they shipped him at the end. Is because he was like not wanting to come back.
Actually, I kind of do remember. Yeah,
and they're like, dude, people play with this all the time. He got hurt in the
playoffs the year before or something, and he was like pussyfooting to come back. I think now that you say that, I do kind of remember.
And so they're like, we're gonna send you to die, and he said, I got the last laugh, motherfucker. He
said, Toronto, watch this.
Yeah,
it's my world, bitches.
Straight up. Yo! What's up, partner?
partner.
What up, boy?
What's up?
I see you.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to ask you a quick question.
What's that?
You from around here?
No, I'm from Montana.
Okay,
You know
you
what
just
I'm saying?
moved here, huh?
Yeah,
I
just
can tell
moved-
you don't
yeah.
drive like us.
Yeah.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Who insured you?
Colin.
Colin Lano?
Yeah, Colin Leno. I call Colin.
Really? What's his phone number?
208
Uh-huh.
639
Okay.
0412. You know I call Colin.
I just talked to this other cat driving this nice whip.
Uh-huh. Oh, you saying this?
He said Colin too.
Oh, yeah, he does them all.
Okay.
I got a fleet of vehicles.
Okay.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
call
I'm
Colin.
saying? Yeah, call Colin.
All right.
Call Colin Lano Insurance for all your insurance needs.
But yeah, I think I'm not a fan of it. Like I think it's bullshit. You know, I'm a big Kobe fan, Michael Jordan fan, and one of my favorite things Kobe ever said was, people be like, "Oh, why are you playing?" Because he just be, when he's at the game, checks out in the locker room, ice bag on each shoulder, on his knees, just iced up, taped up, you know, just hurting. And his wife would be like, "Oh," he said, "My wife asked me, you know, why do you have to play? You can't rest a game." And he says, "Well, what about the people that come to see me play that don't have money to come and see me every game, or they saved up and this is the game they want to see me. Now they don't get to see me because I'm hurting or sore, you know?"
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand it's if you're fucked up, but bruh, nigga, Kobe Bryant shot free throws with the motherfucking torn Achilles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the dog in him. And it's that perspective of, it's bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? As much as people thought he was just, oh, I'm a selfish player and blah, blah, blah. It's like, he was that way so he could give people the best version of himself, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of it. I think, like he said, if you can play, nigga, go out there, and that one kid that wanted to see you play, who might not ever get to see you play again,
Yep.
make that nigga's day.
Nothing worse than like placing a bet. You're like, oh yeah, they're gonna win, and then you get in there, they're like, hold up, what? He's sitting. Why is he sitting? You know, you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
They're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to kick these guys' teeth in by fucking at least 6 points,
and then they end up winning the game, but not by what you wanted, and he's on the sideline
dancing.
and said, "Nigga, if you don't get up and go play some defense."
Yeah, that's fucked up. I guess also the NBA is coming up for TV contracts. And so they want to like get that like, oh, nobody watches the first half of the season because nobody's gonna pay you for your TV rights if it's only for 42 games instead of the full
And
82.
your star players aren't playing.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, let's fix this, nip this in the butt so that people are watching from start to finish, and then we can get, record amount of money. So
Didn't they do like maybe you just said this, but I don't think you did, in mid-season tournament?
Yep.
That's going to be dope.
Yeah, and
Because it actually affects,
how does it affect it? I feel like, is it
from what I've only heard about it or talked about it very like little with one or two people, but basically it just makes it to where you can get, it's like pre-seeding is what, from my understanding. So like it's seeding for, I honestly don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But when my buddy at work was telling me about it, I was like, oh, damn, that actually sounds fire.
Is it for like whoever wins East or West in this tournament, do they automatically get the 4 games at home in the finals?
It's something like that, or you're automatically in like
the play-in game or play-in.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up and I'll send you the link. But I personally think it's dope because it does affect. It's not like you said, you can't just lollygag for 41 games at the beginning of the season. Like, you can bullshit, and then when that play-in tournament comes, at the play-in season tournament comes, you like those games attribute to your playoff standings. Is basically what I took from it.
Okay.
So it's like, it doesn't motherfucking matter. Like, you know, if you get first and then you shit the bed the rest of the season, you get first in the, not saying you lose the rest of the season, but if you don't do as good as you thought, you winning the tournament can help you still make the playoffs.
Got you. The one thing that I thought was kind of a little weak, even though it kind of escalates quickly, I think they go $100K for the first time that the league finds your organization. Then it's $250. Then it's $1 million.
That's what they fine you?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I think it should be $1 million off the rip. It should just be serious. Like,
it's hey, nigga, what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like it should just be $1 million for the organization because it's just like, hey, you can't do that here.
Are they fining the organization or the player?
I believe it's the organization.
Then yeah, it should be $1 million. They go 100,000 is nothing.
It's nothing. They're gonna at least use those first two.
That's how much they spend on towels in a day, nigga.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
So the fucking NBA's worried about, people not playing. Then the NFL last week was worried about fucking AI bots in the crowd.
Was that week 1 or week 2?
I believe that was.
I thought it was week 1, but nigga, they might be doing it every home game. Because think about it, it's like, for y'all at home that don't know what we're talking about, motherfucking AI robots, bruh, they were moving so like smoothly. You even asked me when I sent you the clip, you said, are they human?
I know.
Is that human with just metal plate and niggas that makeup? And I started second guessing myself. The LA Chargers had motherfucking AI robots chilling in the crowd, in the stands, walking through the stadiums during the game. I think it's week 1, but it could have been week 2.
Yeah, it could have been. And it was for advertising the movie. They don't pay us. But anyway, something about AI.
Yeah. But yeah, they said it's promoting it, but I don't know if it's actually AIs. And if it is, my nigga,
that would be a trip.
That's crazy, bruh. How they were moving, like it wasn't like, it was like literally if we were just walking. Yeah,
so I got deep into the comments because I started tripping out. And then one of the comments, I don't know why it's like resting my nerves. Because it just said, oh yeah, one of those are my friends. They're actors. But I'm like, I've read it. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel good. But it's like, this guy could be just trolling or this girl could be trolling.
I put $1 million on them niggas. Watch this.
So yeah, the comments were like, people are dumb to even think that these are real AI bots. And
so they were actors, is what people are trying to say.
That's what they're trying to say, and it probably is because you know how you've been to Vegas where they have like the actors that play those little memes or just like any of the characters they play them so
Transformers
goddamn good
and shit, right?
You're just like, oh yeah, I could totally.
So there was and I was thinking about it. I remember like last year there was a movie that came out. It was called like Smile or something. But I don't know the basis of the movie, but it's like a scary movie. And it's like you'd be talking to me like just how you were, you looked away, and then when you look back I'd be like,
oh my God.
But you'd be like, you'd just be tripping, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, at baseball games, they had people just randomly through the stands just
shut up.
I swear to God.
Okay, so
I'm like, okay, it's not. When I heard, it's a movie, it's for a movie. I still want to know, nigga, is it real AIs?
Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna say it's not.
You're going out on the ledge?
Yeah,
not a single one.
I don't think a single one was real. Just because I've seen the little Boston robot, the Boston robot university or whatever out in
Boston. He said, hey, where was the Boston Tea Party? Fuck, shit.
Texas?
This one always gets me.
Is it Waco?
He said, I think it's in Ireland.
Maybe. But anyway, they have these robots that like can jump on boxes and like do backflips and front flips, but they're real mechanical and real like jolt. They're smooth, but they're like jolty, and I'm assuming they have them in that body because they can't put them in a slender body already. Right? If the technology was for them to look human, this place would have them looking human. Or
that's what they want you to think.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Don't okay me. I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just saying, I'm playing devil's advocate. That's go crazy. Go crazy, boy. Boy, that boy's Tom 3
Are
flashed
you gonna go
up.
see that movie without saying the movie?
I forget what it's called, but
I know the name of it, but I just didn't want to drop it. But are you gonna see it or no?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like free on Prime or something.
Yeah, I'll see it once it finally drizzles down to like the pause.
He said, "I'm gonna see it once it drizzles down." What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, boy? Your anniversary's over, nigga.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's wild though. I think. Do you think there will ever be AI in stadium, like serving people, like in the near future, like next year or
No.
no?
There's actually a little food place down that has a little robots that bring like sushi around and stuff.
There's a place in Vegas that does that too. It drops your order. I want to say it's like a soul food place that brings a little robot that drops your food off to you.
Yeah. And so, like, maybe in that capacity, but I don't.
Well, and I'm just thinking,
in a
like,
year or two, it's going to be
imagine
in a human form.
Imagine going to, I would say Boise State game, which you don't fuck with, but a Boise State game, and you go to buy a soda, and it's just a fucking nigga just.
I think we're years away from.
Really, I don't.
Okay, I say it's at least over 5 years from now.
Think about. They have they have the shit like that, mechanical arms and shit like that already create car parts and create microchips and create everything to fix shit. So why is it so hard to grab something that can grab a cup and?
Because it has to be
able
to have all the batteries and everything all in itself right now. I'm telling you, the ones that they have in this Boston thing, we'll just say Boston thing right now. Go fucking Google Boston robots doing backflips and dancing.
Right.
But they're hella thick. They got they're like BBLs, big bags, all types of stuff.
God damn, you thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
So and I think it's because of to have power and all that kind of stuff, you need the depth and stuff. So to be like a human form,
I don't think so. I think you're just pulling shit out of your ass.
What the fuck ever, dude?
Fuck you, fuck ever, dude.
Pull
I didn't even the fuck ever, dude.
Hey,
you know what's crazy is that wasn't even like you being funny. That just came out like that. What the fuck ever, dude.
Fuck you. All right, what else can you get done in a check cashing place?
Can you read that like an adult?
What else?
Nigga read it like Bubba Gump. What else could you get done in a...
I was having a hard time processing it.
Clearly,
I'm like, what the fuck? This card it says life at the bottom of it. What else can you get done in a check cashing? What else can you get done in a check cashing place? Pay your electric bill, buy food stamps, send Western Union, buy a lottery ticket.
Lottery ticket? No, I'm going back. I lied. C.
Send Western Union?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then I think the
food stamps.
I think the black portion is buy food stamps.
Yeah, I think that I was gonna say that, but I was like, I've never had to do that. But the other shit, I'm pretty sure I've done them.
Yeah. Send Western Union.
Bruh,
what up?
you heard about that boy Lane Kiffin,
Lane Kiffin, yeah,
ex-Raider coach.
Oh, is it? What?
Nigga, he made Sebastian Janikowski, or when he was there,
Yeah.
attempt a 76-yard field goal.
Okay, did he miss it? Hey, I don't know.
I get he was built like a linebacker, nigga, but 76 yards.
That's burned into your mind.
Bruh, kicking from the 45, the other 45, past the 50, nigga. What are we talking about?
Did he miss it so bad?
Yeah, he barely made it into the end zone. 76 yards. 65. I want to say 66 is the record. 65 or some shit.
Yeah.
So 11 past the record, nigga. Anyways, he's now That boy's been everywhere.
He has.
He went to SC. Was coaching at SC
for 2 days.
Tennessee for a half a week.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. That nigga went there just to check out the food, the cafeteria.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a volunteer for life.
He went to Florida Atlantic, or where is that the little school he went to, or smaller school he
After
went to?
the USC fiasco, he went to Nick Saban's Save a Coach camp, and now he was offensive coordinator.
And now he's in Ole Miss.
Yeah, now he's at Ole Miss.
Getting the university sued.
Yeah.
Shut up. Fuck my 76-yard field goal, nigga. He's getting university sued, nigga.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah, I do actually. So
let me know why.
Okay, so there was like a D lineman that I guess
here's the shit you said with the
the
quotes.
back and forth and shit. But so here's like the background of before they had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So this D lineman, he's like was a top recruit or pretty high recruit, scholarship at Ole Miss. They're
Ole Miss isn't
10.
small, right?
So fucking he gets there, has some injuries. He's like, kind of hard time getting on the field. Then let's fast forward. He's injury prone. He get say January, his fucking grandma dies.
No
and
shit.
so he's sad from his grandma dying.
Not playing.
Not playing. And then this summer, I guess the head coach brings him in, and he goes, "Hey, these injuries, we're gonna." Well, they tried to get him to transfer. They tried to have him hit the portal, go somewhere, but he didn't. He's like, "I like the education here." You know what I'm saying? He's like, I want this old Miss education or whatever. He's like, not transferring. Yeah. They're trying to say, get the fuck out of here.
These bitches here are thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
Yeah, they're like, get the message, dude. Get out of here. We want to clear this scholarship.
We can only do so much for you.
Yeah, and so fucking that doesn't work. So they bring him in and they're like, hey, we're gonna move you to practice squad O-line.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that meeting with Lane Kiffin, he tells Lane Kiffin in there oh, I have mental health issues and I need to take a break. Goes straight to his car, calls his strength and conditioning coach, and he's like, hey, I'm having mental issues. I need to my grandma just died, an injury.
I gotta figure some shit out.
Yeah, I've been battling shit.
Right.
And so they set him up with a high school or one of the college counselors to meet with him, and he's like, oh, I'm feeling all anxiety, depression, whatever. Then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna try to schedule you a meeting with the coach." And so I guess Kiffin puts out a message saying, "Hey, I want to talk to you." And his response is, "I don't feel comfortable talking to you right now."
The kid,
right? Yeah, I'm going through some things. I don't want to see you right now.
So I'll beat the dog shit out of you, bitches.
So they meet 2 weeks later, and fucking when he goes to meet with Kiffin the second time, he fucking goes in there recording the whole conversation. And so fucking
oh god,
he's so so we can get into the how you feel about this or whatnot after this, but he's like so this is Lane Kiffin quote. He's like, okay, you have a fucking head coach. This is a job. Guess what? If I have mental issues and I'm not diminishing them, I cannot see my fucking boss. He said, Kiffin, according to the lawsuit and the audio recording, when you were told again and again the head coach needs to see you, wasn't to make you practice, wasn't to play a position you don't fucking want to, okay? It was to talk to you and explain to you in the real world, okay? So I don't give a fuck what your mom say, okay, or what you think in the real fucking world. You show up to work and then you say, hey, I have mental issues. I can't do anything for 2 weeks. But if you change my position, I won't have a mental issue. So Kiffin's trying
it's pretty much saying he's now has a mental issue because he's not getting his way.
Yes, because not getting his way. Because the grandma passing in January, there's a pretty big distance between that and, hey, as soon as this news, this was like the camel that broke the straw's back or whatever, right? So he says, I guarantee you, if we fucking called you in and said, you're playing defense, would you have mental issues? And then the Rollins dude, he's giving all the fucking, the Jordan from, what's that show that we were just talking about?
Also, God
God damn it. I always call him Russell Wilson ass nigga.
I know. He does look like that. Nigga, 6 foot Russell Wilson.
Billy Baker, Jordan Baker.
You just made me fuck. All American.
Yeah, All American. Yeah, so he said.
I almost said Black American.
The defensive lineman's last name is like Rollins, but he said, I definitely would. Like, I'd still have issues. Like, it has nothing to do with that. And then he says, Rollins is heard saying, I mean, you're acting like my issues aren't real. And then Kiffin's like, I didn't say they're not real. You show up when your head or when your boss wants to meet with you. It wouldn't have been like this if you would have come here when you kept getting messages the head coach wants to talk to you. You say, I'm not ready to talk to him. I wasn't, Roland said, I wasn't ready, know? And then I said, what fucking world do you live in? This is what Kiffin's saying to him. He's like, I don't see why you have to be disrespectful. Honestly, that's what the Rollins dude says.
Yeah, to reply, what the fucking kind of world do you live in?
Kiffin's like, get out of here. He's like, go. You're off the team. You're done. See ya. Go. And guess what? We can kick you off the team. So go read your fucking rights about mental health. We can kick you off the team for not showing up. When the head coach asks to meet with you and you don't show up for weeks, we can remove you from the team. It gets good right here. He says,
God.
It's called being a pussy.
He
said, it's called hiding behind shit and not showing up to work. And so, anyway, this guy then sues the lawsuit, puts the Disabilities Act and all that stuff in there. It's just not a good look for Kiffin.
He's a piece of shit. I mean, I'm not even bringing this into. I just don't think he's a good person.
Yeah.
And so this doesn't help him at all. And I'm sure there's not going to be too many people that go to bat for him, besides his very close friends who are probably pieces of shits too.
Yeah. He's went through the coach washing machine multiple times. And I don't really have a problem with his thought process
right as a coach,
but as a head coach in 2023, if mental health isn't on your radar, to at least walk the plank correctly
and to understand that the sport that you're coaching, nigga, CTE is real.
Yes,
and this is one of the biggest sports for it. So how you just downplay any mental problem or anything of one of your players is crazy to me. I'm from a camp where I'm kind of I don't think CTE just got here. Yeah,
I don't think it's not it's new. There's been thousands of players that come before, and there's thousands of players.
It's just now. It's just getting brought into the spotlight more. In
the spotlight, and it is getting where you have you can say, hey, I'm not feeling okay, or I'm going through some things. I bet you if you poll all the kids that are playing football right now, college football right now, there's probably hundreds of them that grandma died in January. There's going to be hundreds of them that have injuries that they found ways to get through it.
Right.
So I'm not I'm not trying to
you're
come
not
off
picking
as
sides.
I'm not picking sides.
And I get what you're saying, because say he did go talk to Kiffin when he asked him to, and Kiffin was more understanding, or well, we want to help you. But after 2 weeks of being nigga, come talk to me, now I'm going to be a dickhead, and not saying that's okay, but I don't necessarily think the kid's 100% right for how he handled it either. You can't like Kiffin said, this is the real world. You know, unfortunately, everybody has shit going on. You have to deal with it.
And if your head coach wants to talk to you, it's just come in so we can have the conversation.
Regardless of if the conversation goes the way I want or the way you want, nigga, it needs to be had.
Yeah, you can't not show up to work and say that you can't work.
Yeah.
You can't just no call, no show, right? Is what he's saying. He's
and Rollins was 100% right he was making it seem like he doesn't believe him. If we give you the spot you want, you're going to be there.
Yeah.
That is, you're downplaying it. You're making it seem like he's just making shit up now.
Yeah.
So you don't believe him.
The judgment call that has to go into that and where the world is right now, sometimes people do use this new environment, I truly believe that sometimes it's misused. So sometimes you have to make a judgment call. I think he made a judgment call that I don't think that he should be making.
Yeah.
Because he's the head coach. Because you know the position that you're in, and you know how, like, the head coach is all. Like, put that to the weight training coach to call him on his bullshit. You as a head coach in 2023 to be disciplined and the leader of your university, you can't get caught in these little things like this.
You could tell he was moving emotionally, though, because it's like you said, it's 2023, man. Like, how many other coaches have had recordings put out of them saying shit that wasn't even having to do with the player that they're talking to?
Yeah.
Whether it be racist shit or homophobic shit or, like anything. Nigga, you should know. If he didn't come for 2 weeks, nigga, he's probably making sure niggas know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, I'm going to have you on live.
Yeah.
I had 598 niggas on my live when you told me I'm a pussy because my grandma died and I'm hurt.
Facts. And he's given perfect responses because he knows it's a recording. And it's a legal. It's not illegal. It was legally
legal, yeah, right.
So it's like, it's not, but I feel like that's you like you just said, the head coach needs to be operating like that's taking place at all times,
and 100%
where life is.
Don't
right now.
let your emotions overweigh what you. As soon as you said some fucked up shit and he gave you the perfect 5-word answer, you should have been like,
"Yeah,
nigga, wait a minute."
Yeah,
I mean, pussy is what I can get you to make you feel better.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
We'll sprinkle it all over your body.
Sprinkle it, man.
Yeah, just show up. So.
You know, and so it's just, I feel like it being the year it is, Kiffin's not 70, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's a younger coach. You should be hip to being careful. You know what I'm saying?
You should be able to, you're the head coach, you should be able to check your emotions. Like 100%. That is 100% why people are head coaches, because they can make decisions.
If that nigga didn't show up for a month, nigga, you should have. What would Nick Saban done, or Prime would have done if he didn't show up for 2 weeks? He'd be like, well, I get you got shit going on, boy.
Yeah,
I know you got to come on, dog. You got to call me.
Prime wouldn't have made him come to the office. Prime would have came, met him where he's at.
Right.
Saban would have came, met him where he's at.
Right.
Like, and.
If you want to get a hold of him so bad, nigga, he's staying at some shit you got the paperwork for.
Yes.
So,
I
said, I personally don't feel Lane Kiffin is a good human being.
100%.
I think he could be. I think he has what it takes to be a good coach, but he lacks what he lacks in human or like being a good person. Shows in his coaching abilities. And so imagine he didn't know there was a camera on. That's how he talks to his players.
Yeah.
So when there's not cameras on, which is, 20 hours of the day, that's how he treats his kids. So it's just like,
is it mental health awareness month?
I think it's either mental health awareness month or suicide prevention month.
Suicide prevention.
Let me check. I'm gonna see right now.
Okay.
But yeah, which is honestly, this is like more of a serious talk, that the OleMiss player, it's like, even though we like to do a lot of joking, nigga, it's like clearly, like, I've dealt with depression and mental health. It's not like crazy mental health stuff, but it's like, it's nothing to joke about at all.
I
to doubt people.
Myself.
Right.
I have two myself. I'm interested to see how this plays out. I feel like this is type of stuff that follows Kiffin everywhere he goes. I don't understand how he keeps getting head coaching jobs when he's blown up program after program after program.
And that's the thing. You went to the pros after college and went back to college. You didn't last in the pros because you were ass. Because
grown men don't respect him because you can't
try to talk to him.
Yeah,
right.
You can't act like that when you're in the NFL. When you're in the NFL, you actually have to be like a leader of men because they're already paid.
They make more than
families.
you.
Yeah,
right.
they don't need your scholarship to be here. Like, you need them to win for you to stay. So the whole entire dynamic shifts. Mm-hmm. And now some of these college coaches, because with the NIL and all this stuff and the transfer portal, they're losing that, like, power of, like, if you don't play here, you have to sit out for a long period of time. Like, it's more changing to where you need to be more like a pro coach to be able to take to lead these kids, because it's not just getting an opportunity to play. Like, now money's involved and you have the option to switch schools at any time.
Right. And shit, some of these kids are making more than the coaches. Yeah. Depending on the university and the kid, you know. But I'm going to throw a twist in it.
Yep.
With, say, like, I looked it up, it's Suicide Prevention Month.
Okay.
Feel free to hit us up in the comments, call us, text us, DM us, anything. If you ever feel like you need to talk, call, message, you just need to talk, get some shit off your chest. I'm personally here for you. Yeah. So, but imagine that Rollins kid goes into his office, has that exact same conversation, records it, everything, but handles it completely different. Gets called a pussy by his head coach, told him he just needs to man up, blah, 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 pretty much says he's faking it. Say, God forbid, says he goes and kills himself. Mm-hmm. Then there's that recording that comes out, a note saying, listen to this recording, da-da-da-da-da, whatever.
Yeah.
Now what?
This is the reason.
You know, now what with for Lane Kiffin? You can't say that like shit like that doesn't play a role in people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kid decided to go there because, like, I heard Deion Sanders say it the other day, they don't pick universities, they pick coaches.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people go to Bama because that's where Nick Saban's at.
Yeah.
Nick Saban is a pipeline to the NFL. If you play football, that's your goal. You want to make it to the NFL. You're going to take the highest chance. If you can go to Bama, that's the highest chance of going to the NFL.
Yep.
Why would you not do that?
Yeah.
Same with any other school. You don't pick I didn't go to OleMiss because I just love it here. The cheerleading section's great and the history of the school. No, nigga, you pick it because you believe in the coach and you think that they're going to take you to the next level.
Yeah.
You're going to get enough plays and enough time to get to the next level.
Yeah.
So it's like this kid threw his whole trust into you, and this is how you treat him. What happens if he's not strong enough to be like, nigga, I'm soon, like, he just says, fuck it, I'm in it.
Yeah. The way the timeline read, it just seemed, I felt like it seemed a little odd that it's like as soon as he get moved to the offensive squad, then he's starting to say this.
Yeah.
Because all the other things, I feel like if you would have blew the whistle right when his grandma died or 2 months after his grandma died, 100%, we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Everything was good. So until that moment.
And I get that, but imagine you've been playing defense your whole life. You get hurt, grandma dies, and now they're like, okay, we need you to change positions. Not only positions, but the side of the ball. So that's not like horrible news, right? But it's like, damn, nigga, I'm not even good enough for the position I've been playing my whole life.
They weren't taking even if they moved him to the practice squad and he didn't play another down in football, he still had all the resources of OleMiss to get his education.
Right,
the football dream might have been coming to an end,
right,
but he wasn't going to, like, where he couldn't finish his degree. Like, when they offer scholarships now at these big Power Fives, it's, hey, you come here. If you get injured in the first year, we're going to pay for you to go to school.
Mm-hmm. If you can come back, cool, but if not.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, if you can get over the hump of not playing football, but you still just want to go to school, you will still be on full ride.
Okay.
Like, we're going to get you your education. Mm-hmm. So that was never being taken from him. But, like, at some point,
it wasn't good enough.
You've been plagued with injuries. Right. That's not your fault. That's not my fault. You know,
that's just God.
That's just God. That's not the team's fault. You know, like, it's good. Oof. We're in a competitive environment, and, like, we need to do what's best for the team at the end of the day.
I'm sorry. I just fought the fuck out of that sneeze. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Got a nigga's eyes watering. So, but yeah, for real. But most people don't realize it until these last 2 years, but college football is one of the biggest businesses. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to betting, when it comes to making money, there's a reason college players are pissed that they weren't getting no bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it stems back to forever.
Yeah.
So, fucking, yeah. For real, if you, like, I've had family members commit suicide, so, I mean, I know it's no joke. It's not easy. Like, luckily I was younger, so it didn't, hit home as much, but regardless, it's never easy. So if you need to talk, just vent, get at your boy. I'm here for you. Yeah,
it is.
Maybe
it's so hard.
Maybe we could.
It's so hard. It's so freaking hard.
Maybe we drop the hotline number in the comments or in the shit below
right now too. I think there's like a easy. It's almost like it's not 911, but it's like
I know what you're talking about, and I forget what it is.
Dang it. It's hard. Hey, and it's coming up. Fall, winter, the whole funk is happening. So hang in there.
Yeah,
hang in there. Get help.
Get ready. Family time's right around the corner, my nigga. If you don't got family, like I said, reach the fuck out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should definitely drop the number or the link.
I will.
Right here somewhere, or motherfucking in the description above or below.
Yeah.
Real quick. Them boys still rolling. Colorado 3-0. It was a banger.
It was a banger.
They got two big weeks coming up. Oregon and then SC.
Yeah.
Who you got? A lot of people were saying Oregon's about to run them off the field. That's what I no Trav Hunter.
Beat Oregon.
No Travis Hunter.
I know.
No Trav. That's like 2 players.
2 players for bullshit ass reasons. Like
that's some fucked up shit.
That hit was ridiculous, and to not be ejected. And we're not like the first saying this or whatever, but it's still just bad.
I'm saying names. I don't even care. You know Ryan from the barbershop?
Yeah.
Michigan Ryan?
Yeah.
I was just, you see me, right?
Yeah,
I was just there, and we were talking about that, and he was like, and him and Chris both were like, oh, yeah, you saw him before the game, said, stand on it, blah, 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 this school, he was talking crazy.
Who was?
Trav, he was talking reckless before the game, like, him and the Colorado State players like got into it because they were running routes and he ran a route and it like ended up on their side of the field or something. And he just was standing over there and like telling him to move, and he's just like, stand on it, like talking shit, right? And they're like, oh well, he was talking big. I said, nigga, the ball hit the ground. Him and the other defender stopped running. The dude that hit him literally had to go around his own player. That's not a clean hit. If I would have known, I would think everybody would get fucked up if I'd known that we're allowed to do illegal hits.
Yeah.
And niggas didn't have shit to say.
I feel like shit talking before the game is one thing.
Right.
Like it's not illegal. It's not.
Did I hurt you?
Yeah, it's not. Yes. Like you didn't hurt anything. Those illegal hits outside of that's dirty football.
Dirty, right.
Trash talking is not dirty.
It's part of the game. And I get it's before the game, but nigga, that's part of it.
Yes.
You're warming up. When we pass each other in the motherfucking tunnel, there's a reason there's videos of 100 teams getting split up.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's part of the game. We're trash talking until it's time to go.
Yes.
And it's just, I personally thought it was dirty. I think Dion had the best comment after though. He's like, regardless, because that kid got death threats. Like, it's over a football game. Nobody got killed or anything. Like, that shit's ridiculous. And Dion's like, you can call it dirty, you can call it within the rules of the game, whatever you want to call it.
It's not within the rules.
I know, but he's just saying, regardless of what you want to say, regardless of your opinion, the nigga doesn't need to be getting death threats.
No.
He's a 20-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this is a fucking football game, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's just, I 100% agree. I think it was dirty personally, but I definitely think it's ridiculous. You know, it's 19-year-olds, 18-year-old college kids like, fuck you, piece of shit, die right here. You know, it's like, it's not niggas our age doing that.
Yeah.
So,
the fact that he wasn't ejected, it just is mind-boggling.
that's one thing that bothers me too. Shiloh Sanders said, if I'd have done it, I for sure am getting thrown out.
Yeah.
100%.
What?
Is that not a targeting?
It has to be a targeting. It's an illegal hit. It's
Bruh,
a late hit, illegal hit.
And
That's targeting.
you know what's fucked
That's
up is that, well, targeting is like, oh, hit him with the crown of his helmet, but he literally targeted him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm running down the sidelines. I swerve around my own team to hit you. I'm aiming at you.
Well, they have targeting hits that if you freaking
What the fuck was that?
probably like Life Flight or something.
Nigga, I'm over here thinking
I know, you look shook.
Nigga, I was like, what? I thought my phone was ringing. Nigga, I said, I didn't equip that ringer, nigga. God damn, sorry. That's a helicopter.
They've given targeting plays where the player's defenseless over the middle and he just
Chest shots
the whole shit. That's exactly what that looked like. It didn't.
But it was after the ball hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even close to.
I know it was. They said they even tried to say bang bang. I was like, that's like a
100%.
It's like bang bang.
Are we watching the same game?
Okay, here I'm gonna go unpopular opinion. I'm just gonna remix this whole entire thing. This happens. The only way for them to get sympathy for this player to get him out of the thing would to be like, somebody did death threats. Right? Like that makes that puts a story out there for you to like take the heat off because now it's like, oh,
it was dirty.
His life, it's not worth that. It's like, of course it's not worth that. And then again, when's the last athlete or anybody ever actually been killed from a death threat? So like should we be taking these serious? Hold up. No, I'm not even gonna go there.
Go there, nigga. We're already there. We're already there. We're there. We're there. We're there.
No, I'm saying like school shootings. Just like these are things that like we should take probably more seriously than fucking every time these like death threats in sports come up when we do not have a single case
of niggas just getting shot from it. Yeah.
And I'm gonna backtrack that to just United States sports
that you know of, right?
Yeah, that I know of in my realm. So to me, it's like, okay, was that just like an out card to like calm it down quickly? Because then it's like we can't get on this high horse and say how fucked up that play was, because now we have to go, oh, his life was threatened.
Right.
Unpopular opinion, but that's like the little spin that I want to put on it.
It makes me mad how he like walks off like he just
body
was that
somebody.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, bro, he's just like, and goes to walk off acting all tough, and I'm thinking, bro,
Deion Sanders,
I'm so glad you realize
he's so fired. He just ran all the way up there, and he didn't
Shador?
push it. He didn't do anything. He just got close enough to him to bump into him, and it was like,
who Shador? But it wasn't like it was like the bitch ass nigga.
I'm right here.
He said, "All right, keep doing that shit."
Yeah.
So, two things before we change the subject.
Yeah.
The Shador.
Is this what?
That's the Shador. If you ask, so his name is Shador.
Okay.
Not Shador.
But
Rick Ross. He's like, from the hater get in your face, hit him with the Shador. But everybody's doing it. I wish I had mine on right now. I could have Shadored you.
Oh.
And second,
yeah,
I love that motherfucking the nigga who hit the dirty hit.
Yeah.
Got juked out of his motherfucking shoes for the game-winning touchdown.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Love that,
God
boy.
works in mysterious ways.
You know what I mean? And, hey, it was by my boy. Well, remember I told you Jimmy Horn Jr. is a dog? Yeah. Had a shit game. Coach came up to him on the sideline for that drive. He said, we're going to get you going. You a dog, baby. Yeah. Literally, Coach Prime said this. He said, you a dog. Your daddy's locked down right now. He's watching. We're going to give him something to clap about. He wants to clap in front of all of his inmates.
I almost want to like start crying. Like, I'm gonna go
touchdown for the game, my nigga. That nigga just hugged him instantly before he said, thank you. Went in, won the game. Prime's that nigga. If you don't know, now you do.
Yeah.
Shador.
One more thing on that.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders launched a sunglass.
4.1 in the 72 hours.
Yeah, marketing genius. He's been that guy for our whole entire lifetime. So
yeah, he's
excited.
Brilliant. $67 a pair. 4.1 mil in 72 hours.
Damn.
Shouldn't. Anyways,
I hope they get Oregon. I doubt they're gonna get SC.
Okay.
I think
remember
their best
that.
chance
You don't
is
believe
Oregon.
then, do you? Huh? You're not a believer, huh? You don't believe? No,
I
it's
believe
okay.
it can happen.
No, you believe it's going to happen. Anything can happen. I'm talking like prime right now, baby.
I know.
Come on, dog.
I don't need to cross over there. But I've seen enough to where it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay,
like, you know what I mean.
So
like,
you're not a believer. We'll continue. I got them. If they were to lose, I think it's to SC, but they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Without Trav is gonna be hard. But
what's the spread? Do you know what the
I don't.
spread on those
It
games
doesn't
is?
even matter. It was minus. It was plus 21.
Yeah.
To TCU.
Yeah.
Look what happened.
I'm hoping for the best.
All right. Quick question to segue in.
Yeah.
Since you're iffy, which one are you taking? You betting on Oregon or depending on the line? Say it's 10.5 Oregon.
I'm going Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, let's look at the lines.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, I might not bet at all. You heard about the MGM?
Oh yeah,
God damn.
So MGM, Caesar, they fucking.
So it's like MGM, Caesar, a bunch of other, like literally half the strip is owned by one company and the other half is owned by another. The company that owns MGM and Caesar got hacked.
I saw that there's a ticker for Caesar and there's a ticker for MGM, so that means they're two separate companies. But MGM owns half of the strip.
Yeah,
Caesar owns the other half of the strip.
So pretty much they both got tapped.
They both got tapped.
Oh god,
they both got hit. MGM was going through their shit, and then Caesar got the D pants too at the same time, and they're like, "Oh fuck, now we're all fucked." But I guess they were like, they couldn't even give people keyless cards. The slot machines were all wigging out and stuff. So like Vegas was Vegas gone wild on steroids. What's the spread?
21.
Can
you do some?
Hey, man, I'm about to talk to my wife.
Oregon minus 21.
Let's see what we got to piggy bank.
You know what I'm saying?
We can take it to the bank, baby.
You know, I've been doing good this month. You know, you said I've been eating chicken burritos nonstop. You know, I got a little something to dabble with.
Yeah, maybe I put
get my blood boiling. You know,
yeah.
Minus 21, plus 20 on Colorado. It's in. Let me see. Is it in Colorado?
No, it's
in Oregon.
It's in Eugene. Ossawin or Ostrasen or whatever the place is. Their stadium is pretty. We went out there for spring break and saw, like, we walked to the stadium from the school. It's like in its own little world. I know that environment is intense. Mm-hmm. 21. I feel like they rise to the occasion. So far, we've seen that. So yeah,
I definitely feel like they play to their talent, like to their comp.
Yeah,
right. Which it's not always a good thing. But I feel like last week it was just that case because it's a rivalry game, right? The animosity between the two coaches for Colorado State and Colorado is just. Everybody had a chip on their shoulder. So.
Yeah, and they might have even drank the Kool-Aid a little bit because they're like, "Oh, this is not TCU. This is not fucking Nebraska." Mm-hmm. You know, like it's just CSU.
We're about to kick the shit. And no, they for real did say that. I saw it on a couple of the well-off media videos pre game.
Yeah,
like they're like, "Oh, even Prime was like, I expect you to kick the dog shit out of them."
Yeah,
but I'm not basically we should, but I'm not expecting it. Like we have everything to beat them by 100, but I'm not going to say that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it was. I'm sure the kids, if they got the prime fever, which they do, they're believing very highly in themselves.
That was the trap game, and they found a way to get out of it.
Yeah,
but Yeah,
So you
did it
got-
have the SE?
I was just gonna
thing on
say
there
I don't know
too?
if it's gonna be accurate because if they
so far in
if they
advance.
beat Oregon, it's gonna be different for sure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So it has. So if it's 21 without Travis Hunter, I feel like they're gonna cover. I feel like they're gonna cover the 21.
Yeah, I don't see him losing by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I just, regardless of Travis Hunter, they're okay. So wide receiving core, I'm not worried about. Shador makes good decisions. They're stacked at wide receiver. Their tight end just had 3 touchdowns, so he's starting to wake up. So clearly he can catch the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have weapons. It's the defensive side.
Yeah.
When Colorado State scores 43 points on you, that,
Yeah.
nigga, you start to think, well, what the fuck is Oregon going to do?
Yeah,
But
I've seen Oregon shit the bed many times, and
right now it's got SC like 31 and a half.
31 and a half. Yeah, they could. Damn,
Bro, what?
They
Get
ain't
it
that
right.
far off sometimes. Like they miss.
Did
Obviously.
you just hear yourself?
I know they miss.
They usually ain't that far off sometimes.
50% of the time.
He said all the time.
time.
I'm right all the time, some of the
He
time.
said the gamble is fallacy. You know what I'm
see
saying?
you.
But
So
yeah,
you
so
got.
I don't even know if you're gonna be able to place a bet right now because Caesar's shut down. They're not shut down. I think they got everything back except for they don't have the keyless cards.
But how do you feel though? Like, because I heard it was like Social Security. So if you signed up for a rewards card, right? Which I did, both companies.
Yeah.
Nigga, is there a me walking around in fucking Venezuela right now?
You know what? If you think that your information is not already out there, it is.
But in Venezuela?
It's everywhere. As soon as
For
it
real?
hits the black web, it's gone.
Well, when does it hit the black web is what I'm asking.
I'm saying I operate as if my shit's already out there.
He said there's 3 J dots all around the globe.
Yeah, like I'm operating
He
like
says,
that.
yeah. He said, another purchase in Beijing.
No,
Oh, well.
what I'm saying, like that's what I'm like. Monitor your accounts.
I know, but so
That's
so
like
what
the only
happens?
thing you can do. So like to me,
Right, it doesn't affect your day to day. It
Yeah.
doesn't affect mine either. But I'm just saying, like, nigga, I'm like. Somebody just some random person,
Yeah.
some smart ass nigga just, you know what? I'm gonna get all these niggas' accounts. Fuck it.
17 to 20. They said it's like a team of like Gen Z hackers
Oh,
from
God.
17 to 22 years old.
Yeah.
That are just shutting shit down. They said they've hit MGM. They've hit like every major company, and that's just what they do. They just put in work. They call them like the spider click or something
yeah.
like that. Like
Big
they're
spider.
putting around. Like do not say we're unhackable.
Yeah.
Because that's literally saying
He said you just tried to laugh in my face, didn't you, bitch?
yeah, like we're coming for you. Like
Yeah.
everybody can be touched, and it would be like being a rapper and be like, niggas can't catch me. I shoot all these niggas
I got
and nobody's gonna
9.
shoot
You
me
said
back.
I got 9 million on my neck. Better nigga can't take it.
Yeah,
1 hour later, niggas just butt naked with a torn wife beater on, just fucked up. No jewels in sight.
yeah,
Nigga, they took it.
yeah. Like,
Clearly.
so like I know cybersecurity is a big deal, but
And I'm the same way as you. I'm not like, oh my, like, nigga, I've had my shit jacked. Like, oh, your card information. Somebody bought some shit from Foot Locker in Brooklyn.
yeah,
I'm like, nigga, I'm in Boise.
yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, and how did it go?
I got my shit.
Yeah, so
and,
it's like,
and that's
that's
what
the
I'm
thing,
saying.
it's
I'm
like-
just like, it's crazy because I guess more so when my bank account got hacked or whatever, my card got hacked, right? I'm thinking, oh, they just got lucky with a fucking they used something to get my card number, right? Just randomly, and it worked.
Yeah,
Nigga, when I read this, I'm like, oh yeah, they got your social security, your fucking birth certificate, they got your thumbprint, your fucking dick print. I said, what? Nigga, I want to be me.
yeah.
But obviously it's not like you said, there's only so much you can do about it.
Yeah, driver's license, password, social security. Those are like the 3 major
Right.
things that they got there.
Right.
I already feel like that stuff's out there.
I don't, but
You don't?
not just out there. Like, it has to be a cyber hacker.
Target's already been hit.
I don't have Target.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Target, Walmart, every single
But
company has been hit.
I know, but I don't have
Google's been hit. Like,
But that's what I'm
everything's
saying.
been
I don't
hit.
have my stuff, like I'm not signed up for motherfucking Walmart anything, or so I don't. There's no not ever have I given my social to any of the companies you just said.
Have you ever signed up for any of these
but they
shady rap companies or rap like?
But they don't ask you for your social, and
but
caffeine's free.
You have to pay with the card.
No, you don't. Or will you pay with the card?
That's what I'm saying. Your card, is your social security really what bothers you, or is the fact somebody's going to steal your money? To me, it's steal my money. It's not really like not really my identity.
My money, but you can't get your identity back. But
nobody can take it either. All that is like
nobody can take your identity.
Like no, you're like I'm here.
Nobody can take your identity.
I'm in Boise, right? So like really,
and nobody can take your money either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care. But I'm saying, but
so
people do care.
Right.
Why? That's what I'm saying. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why?
He said it's going to get fixed regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, but
I didn't.
Like the world,
you're coming at me like I wasn't agreeing. I'm like, nigga, I know. What are you?
But you say like I felt like you were saying.
I'm just saying I don't put my social out there, so I don't think it's like everywhere. Like you said, it's just out there because I don't. Literally, the only places I give it is when like. Job interviews or background checks or stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Every company that you've ever worked for, they're getting hacked too. They're just too small. They don't even know that they're getting hacked.
He said your company right now is getting shit hacked. In this instant.
I'm just saying, like, it's hard for them to break into these big ass companies. Mm-hmm. The door's open for all other people that don't have IT departments that are 57 niggas deep, fucking fighting crime all day. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, every small business that accepts an application and onboards an employee, probably compromised. You know what I mean? So, come on.
Speaking of compromised,
yeah.
You know who Remy Ma and Papoose is?
Yeah, that's that's goals, relationship goals. Why?
Yeah, hip hop royalty, man.
Yeah,
niggas ain't dropped an album in 84 years, but
bond tight as ever.
All right, I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible.
Okay.
Long story short, nigga. Remy Ma, Papoose, been married forever. Papoose held Remy Ma down while she was doing 6-year bid for shooting a bitch or a nigga. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Sitting down. Well, she got out 3 years ago or so, started her own battle league. I'm a big battle fan. Shout out to Chrome 23. New up and coming artist, Easy the Block Captain. Mm-hmm. Gentleman kind of resembles a Papoose, if you will. Hottest thing moving in this battle rap world. They call him the Algorithm Bull because he's from Philly. So Bull, you don't put the Y on it, just Algorithm Bull. Rumor has it, a couple events ago, rumors leaked that Easy was knocking the cakes off of Remy. Papoose knocked him out at the event.
She was polishing his chrome or
chroming his 23.
Yeah.
But there's no footage of like the nigga knocked out or them fighting. Remy has yet to come out and say anything about it. Pap has yet to say anything about it. Easy took his sweet ass time to finally go live, and that's what made the speculation grow bigger of, oh, something is happening.
Yeah.
Well, this past weekend, she had an event. Easy the Block Captain headlining. He's like the face of her league, right? Mm-hmm. Well, he battled Geechee Gotti, Super Crip from Compton.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Nutty Block. And he kind of aired it out. This is the first battle since that happened, right? That Easy's been in, so nobody's had the chance to really like say it, go into depth about it, right?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, my nigga, it kind of makes me uncomfortable listening to it, you know. And so basically, Geechee Gotti, the nigga Easy battles, breaks it down and says, "Hey, this is basically how we all feel. This is how we're all looking at it," which he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Also in the battle, Easy, the nigga who's accused of beating cheeks, in one of his rounds says, the only reason that the nigga is not dead that allegedly put hands on me is because I still have the bitch, basically. So, in layman's terms, I'm still fucking your wife, nigga. That's why I didn't kill you. sticky situation.
Yeah, that's real sticky. That's
And from
messy.
my perspective, I thought Remy was like hella real, you know, like she'd have been like, oh, you know, I'm done before she's just like out here letting a nigga pill her and kill her from the back. But also, he's not like, he's popping in the rap world, like hip hop world or battle rap world. He's not a Pat Poos. You know, Pat Poos was like a writer for big names, you know, like super big back in the day.
Yeah.
Very well respected. Law library. You don't know part 5.
Yeah.
You don't know about that, dog. You don't know about no law library, bro. But it's just wild because
Habeas corpus.
people, or he was probably talking about all that shit, my nigga. But it's just crazy because I look at her like a real, like she's solid as fuck.
Almost like Gucci and his
right.
girl. Yeah,
like, and like I said off camera, I'm like, that's like hip hop royalties, like hip hop royalties couple, right? Like obviously you have Jay-Z and Beyonce, but Beyonce's not, you know, okay, chill. The hive, chill. But Beyonce's not like hood, you know, like Remy's like from the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? So people just, even niggas like feel and rock with her, you know? But it's just crazy because people that have known her, other battle rappers that are hella cool with her, they're like, there's no fucking way. She's not fucking that nigga. No way.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm just at a loss for words. How do you feel from an outside perspective? Because you know who both of them are. They've been together since you can remember.
Yeah, and you brought me into this all. Did you just caught me up right now?
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
does the nigga look like Papoose a little?
He does look like Papoose. He just looks like a younger, more popping version of him right now. Which is kind of fucked up. Right, that's kind of fucked up. At least like go something completely different, but
get you a white boy or something. Switch it up.
Get you maybe like a nigga that
has hair.
Yeah, or something. I don't get it. Oh, well, actually, I do get it. If he's like the hottest rapper in battle rap and she's starting this company, they're probably spending a lot of time together.
She's just fucking the face and his face.
Yeah. She's like, oh yeah. At the end of this, even if they go both like separate ways, she can be like, "You ate my pussy. What more can you say?"
Nigga had his tongue in my ass. He can't say shit to me. Literally,
I let him hit because he ate my pussy for 2 hours. Like, why would I not? But
a lot of people are speculating because she was locked down for 6 years.
Yeah.
Pap's like, everybody's like, oh, Pap held you down, blah, blah, blah. But did he? Could he have popped out and now this is the get back? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he really not hold her down? Like, I don't understand. Because, like I said, they're hip hop royalties couple. So what went wrong? What happened? Obviously, they're not like in the spotlight. That every celebrity couple's not airing their shit out.
Yeah.
But in the battle, Geechee's like, there's been this, you've had 6 events already and Pap's been at all of them. Why is he not at this one?
Yeah.
You know, like, why is this not in New York where the last one was, where supposedly this nigga got knocked out?
Yeah.
You like, it seems like you're favoring this nigga that your husband knocked out.
Are they getting a divorce?
I don't know. And that's why I wanted to bring it up because, man, this is all over everywhere. It's not just like battle rap, you know, like World Star, Baller, like everywhere is talking about it. So I'm just like in awe because nigga, it's Remy and Pap.
Yeah.
And low key, Geechee's trying to battle Remy. He's so gangster, bro. He's like, he says a line, everybody's going crazy. He said, "You should have fucked with me. I wouldn't have said shit."
Yeah.
I said, oh my God. That nigga's a gangster. After he's sitting there.
How did it leak?
So that's the thing. They had an event. Rumor came out that Pap knocked Easy out.
Okay.
Easy said it wasn't true. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't show his face for a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then now we're here. Everything I just said. It literally, there's no footage of it, so people can't say, oh, this is this. Yeah. Only the people that were in the room or there when the fight broke out, if there was a fight, know what actually happened. Which I'm pretty sure Remy Ma was in there.
Yeah.
But nigga, I showed you the little 3-minute clip of Geechee going crazy.
Yeah.
What does her body language look like?
It says we did something. It said we're dead ass wrong.
Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because I say body language is my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell, oh, you having a bad day. Just how you're walking in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he starts talking to her like, nigga, she's like looking around like, nigga, are y'all looking at me? Y'all are hearing this too?
Yeah.
It got ugly.
Like this, you're supposed to be battling him.
Yeah.
Why are you battling me?
She said, bitch, I paid you. What are you talking to me for?
Like,
and this was like the battle everybody wanted to see. It's a risk for her to put it on her league. What do you think? Smart move, bad move, good viral publicity move?
For sure.
I mean, we're talking about it.
Publicity is good publicity for the most part. Anything to do with social media to like drive your numbers up. However it works out, it's hard to hear. When you first brought it up, I was hoping that it was like Papoose cheated. That would make it more easier
to believe.
Right. Because it's
you said
like,
niggas being niggas.
Because you don't want it to be the person that waited for 6 years, given that everything was out in the open and it was like straight up, like,
right, and that's what I said.
I was holding you down mentally, whatever, but I was still fucking girl. You knew that, so when you got out,
we were on the same page, right?
Yeah,
I didn't tell these bitches I loved them.
Yeah, or however,
you know what I'm saying. I fucked them and then I dubbed them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
We came out, we got on the same page, and we locked in.
Right.
We told the world that we were locked in,
and that's why I'm so confused. Is because I watch battle rap. You know, like I watch it since I was 13, 14 years old. So there's very few battles that I haven't seen. And so when she got out and they're, like you said, like this at battle events, not even their events, before they started throwing events, and then they start throwing events and he's on stage right next to her and in the crowd. And it's like, okay, this is what I like to see. These niggas are getting to the paper.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, sorry.
The house of cards is falling down right now.
He calls him a doofus with braces.
Fuck.
I'm sad.
I mean, like, oh gosh, you could see it happening. You could see, like, people want Remy Ma, like her career is going just off of like the allure of being gone and coming back battle rap and stuff. It's like she's like this. Papoose is probably still staying like this or just going pretty much everywhere that. And I
love Papoose, but I haven't heard or like even looked for his music in so long.
And when you said like he was even like super big at one point, I don't remember him being super big. I see him having like a Joe Button flash when it came to rap. Like,
here he wasn't big, but on the East Coast he was big. You know, like, and I personally think he did a lot of ghostwriting for people.
Yes, exactly.
So he was bigger like that. He's like a King Los, right? Like he can rap his ass off, but he makes more money writing for niggas.
Yeah.
That's what I get from him, anyways. And
so you can respect it on that level,
right?
But like when it comes to like just straight fame, stardom, he was maybe like
I'm honestly still waiting for somebody to say nothing happened. Yeah, this happened. Easy's my new nigga. Remy's my bitch now. Paps, I'm gonna kill that. And somebody say something, nigga.
Yeah,
because the fight happened months ago. The knockout situation happened months ago.
Yeah.
So it's like for this to happen and then he address it and it still be on limbo of like, is it true?
You're gonna have to keep us posted.
Yeah, I got you for sure.
I want to see if it's all going to shambles. That's what it is. What it is.
Yeah, Remy had a rebuttal for Geechee after the battle, and she's like, I was gonna say this, but I didn't want it to be like lopsided. I don't want to like take any momentum from you, but basically saying like, call me a bitch again, you're not getting your back half. You know, like just
Yeah.
But now he's like, I'll battle her. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll battle her. We could get a bag, and he's not lying. You know, so and she used to battle, so. But yeah, R.I.P. to Pap, even though he's alive, my nigga.
Yeah.
Just keep your love locked down. Your love locked down. Just keep your love locked down. Not my nigga Pap though.
It's sad.
I might let you know, dog. I don't. This shit probably won't know for another 2-3 months. But you know, episode 84, I got us.
If the divorce is coming, it's coming.
And that's what I think.
You'll know it'll pop.
I think it is, personally. I mean, I've watched other battle rappers like talk about it. Like, imagine you and your wife get into a dispute. Oh, so and so, rumor has it they came out and said you were fucking with so and so, and then she doesn't come out and say, "Oh, this doesn't happen," or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything makes it seem like
it happened,
right? So obviously you're gonna think something happened, right?
Yeah,
and that if you beat up the nigga already, clearly you know it something happened.
But the underline of like Hollywood and all that stuff could be it's all just a game.
He said they really still in love.
Remember? So I'll go back. Will Smith and Chris Rock, the slap, right? For a moment, I'm sitting there like, oh, they just did this on. This is acting.
Oh,
you know
they're
what
about
I mean?
to. Yeah,
like,
he's about to make a joke out of this right now.
Yeah, this is in that realm.
They're segueing into the next part.
Wanting to believe that it's real and wanting to put it in fairy tale land, and then it ended up not being. I'm leaving hope for this to be that because for all the reasons you said.
I think they just need to make a song. Drop a single acknowledging it or something, nigga. If you're gonna do publicity, get your bag.
Hell
you both can rap, nigga. What really happened?
Isley Brothers style.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you creeping in my home? Yeah, something like that. Like hit it with.
Oh my
it's
god,
a whole 3-way thing.
Don't leave us hanging though. I need to know stat.
Yeah.
Well, episode 43, been a real one.
Yeah.
It's a late night shoot. If y'all don't know. We out here getting to it. We can't let the people down, can we?
Can't let them down.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta come each week.
Each week, every week. It's got to be our best week until the next week. You know what I'm saying?
Otherwise, the tech leaks. Then we gotta get out here
and let the tech speak. Spanglish, English.
Because the core might leak. We going to Jiffy Lube.
You already said leak, nigga. Shut up.
I'm going back.
He said it's still leaking, nigga.
Rewind.
I'm your host, Chave. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Motherfucking hit that bell right up here. Make sure you hit that bell. Top corner. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get them notification alerts. So when we drop every Saturday, I want to see you tune in. So my co-host,
J. White, the Phi Guy.
Got anything nice to say to these people?
Just appreciation.
Just appreciation.
Each and every one of you.
Hey,
and just keep coming back.
Do you know what subscribers we're at right now?
I
don't know. I haven't looked, but I know we're not at 500 because I haven't eaten the hot chip yet. So
500.
Make sure you motherfucking hit that subscribe button. Make your mama's mama subscribe. Get us to 500 so we can burn our asses off. No homo, you know?
Yeah.
Again, we appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Make sure you tune in. We love you. We out.